Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, this is another one of the Ask Me Anything questions. This one was done rather with a request to keep it confidential. The question was from a young man in India about uh, life in Thailand. Okay, coming to Thailand, how easy is it in Thailand? What if I get married to a Thai girl? Can I get the citizenship? What about the business visa? Is that easy? What about getting a job? Is it easy? And then he didn't stop there. He was like, okay, if not here, what about Canada? If I go to Canada, if I marry a Canadian, will I get Canadian citizenship? And it didn't stop there. From there, what about UK, Europe, America? He literally the paragraph that was written out was about which country can I go to. Number one, if I marry the girl, can I get citizenship? Okay, and following that is like, how can I have an easy job or easy life? Okay, I'll answer this now. Uh, Here's one thing that might surprise you. You're not the first one, and you'll not be the last one to evaluate an option like this. Like, for example, I met one guy in my gym. The guy is from India. Okay, clearly you can make out he's an Indian. And the one thing was the smell on his body. Oof. He was training in the gym. A typical Indian. He was stinking, man. He had long underarm hair. He was smelling. It's like, come on, man. You know, and I literally was like, when he was coming this side, I would move far because he was smelling so bad. Okay. Eventually, somehow he wanted to talk to me and he came near me and, hey, hi, how are you, brother? And so I told him, hey, from India, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm actually Indian origin, but I'm from, he gave a European country. Okay, fine. And then he told me, I asked him, oh, so you moved to that country? How? Yeah, yeah, I moved there for work. And he was putting on a little bit of an accent. I moved there for work. And finally, I kind of met the love of my life. And I got married to her. And accent was very like British, you could say. Smell was very Indian. Man, oh, I still can't get over that. Okay. Then he said, oh, it was love marriage and we kind of, fell in love and work is pretty good. And I'm working he was working in a very small kind of low level job. But saying, oh, even though it may not be spectacular in terms of job, but I can earn money and living a good life. And so I was like, okay, fine. And he's a young guy. I think he was in his 30s. So fine. Okay. After some time, his wife came in. Okay, his wife, obviously, maybe she wanted to see where is he. His wife was old. Old. I mean, not like 80, 90 years old. Like if he was in his 30s, I would say his wife was in her 50s. And if he was like not in shape, he was okay. His wife was really big female. Okay, big and old. And obviously could make out that she was very timid and she was very, the saying, hi baby, how are you? And all that. And she came and they kind of kissed and he was doing great and she was just sitting there admiring him. So obviously in my head, it was more like this looked to me as a marriage of convenience. Young guy, slightly old, slim guy, fat. And, as I was doing my exercise, later on I saw her sitting there. And so I just asked her, oh, yeah, your husband is very passionate. Oh, yeah, she was praising, oh, he loves his way. I admire him. He's so smart. He's so intelligent. He's not like me. So it kind of translated that she had very low self-esteem. And then I found out that she worked in a slightly senior role in a government position. And she was able to take care of his expense. Okay. Now I gave you a typical story, real story, not fake. Now, In my mind, after that session finished, and when I got that smell out of my nose, it became evident that this guy got married to her for the passport. Okay, he has got the citizenship. And he married a female who was slightly big and ugly and whatever. Okay, at least in my eyes, she was ugly. Okay, and he did that so that he could have an easy life. It was obvious that back home he was not very rich or well to do, but he chose this life so that he could have it easy. Now, he's not the first person to do this. There are many people who have done this. I know there are some people who have literally got married to people old enough to be their grandfathers or grandmothers. Girls, like there was one article in on Facebook. You see this post. There was this 24 year old, 23-year old Filipina who married this 78 year old man. Then there was this Egyptian guy who was 30 something. He married this uh, 82 or 84-year-old lady from Europe. Okay. So now all these people, all these guys, it's obvious that they're not doing it for love. Like when you see a really old, fat man, very, very fat and old, and you see a young, petite girl, it's obvious. Like she's not doing it for love. Either he's rich or she wants the passport. Okay. So now you can opt for a life like that. You can opt. I'm not saying, no, this is wrong or right. I'm no one to tell you what is right or wrong for your life. However, the question is this the life that you want? That whereby not to be disgusting, but it's like you're offering sexual services so that you can have a easy life. Is that the kind of life that you want? If that is the life you want, fine, that's you. Now that is one. Now let's assume that maybe you don't want to get married this way. Maybe you want to just go abroad. But then the mindset should not be, is it easy? Okay. Life is not going to be easy. Life is not going to be, it may be comparatively easy. Like, for example, someone in Syria, where it's a war-torn country, or Yemen, or let's say Pakistan, you're from a village, or in India, from a very poor village, and suddenly you move to Germany or France or somewhere, and you manage to get a job in a multinational company. Obviously, it'll be slightly better. India's population is like massive, and so many people are applying for jobs. Maybe if you go to a place like, say, Finland or Denmark, there are lesser competition. And maybe if you work, let's say, for example, me, when I was in Dublin, Ireland, I was a cleaner, and my job did not even cleaning the toilet, but they didn't call us toilet cleaners. They call us domestic engineers, and they paid us the standard wage. I think that was €8, £8. I got €8, I think, per hour. Okay. Which is fairly higher. I mean, think about being a toilet cleaner in India or Pakistan or a poorer country. You will not get $8 or €8 an hour. Okay. So, and obviously, when you go abroad, there is insurance, there is education for children, but taxes are also high. Okay. So there's a win-win. But when you compare a poor country versus an established country will give you a better life. But you cannot have the mindset that, is life easier there, then let me go there. If I marry this girl, will I easily get the passport? Because let me tell you one thing about my life so that you understand. My wife is Thai. I have married a Thai woman. Now, I will not get a Thai nationality. I'm not going to be a Thai citizen for marrying her. Okay. However, if I were to take the visa because I'm married to her, I can stay in this country, but I cannot work. And that is exactly the reason I did not take the marriage visa. I took a business visa. Now, obviously, your next question would be, oh, Loy, so should I take the business? The business visa, let's say you have to earn roughly, depending on what kind of visa you take and what business you have, minimum, you will have to figure out how to earn, say, $15,000 or $10,000. $10,000 just for the visa expense, just for that much. So now the next question comes, okay, if 10,000 is only for visa, how much would it be for house? How much would it be for food? How much would it be for running your business? How much would it be for expenses? And the biggest question of all, then, how will you earn money? Where does the money come in if you're going to spend for all this? See, these are so many things. Now, there is this tendency, people think, oh, Thailand is so cheap, you can have a bowl of soup for $1. So what, you're going to have a bowl of soup for the rest of your life? You're going to have morning a bowl of soup, afternoon bowl of soup, and night bowl of soup? That's all you're going to do? Are you going to live your entire life just eating a small bowl of rice because that is affordable? Or are you going to live just bed space? If you actually look at my setup and you see my videos, I live quite luxuriously and it is expensive. And not only me, my wife, I give her a standard, I give her a certain standard to enjoy. She doesn't live hand to mouth. No, she has a good life. Even my daughter, I give her a good life. All this costs money. So I think what is important is stop looking for the easy way out. Stop looking for a quick fix solution. Stop looking for trying to approach, can I have an easy life? If I marry, will it solve my problems? If I go there, citizenship, will I be just happy? Life throws so many challenges at you. In fact, let me tell you this. I know quite a number of people who have gone abroad. Okay, quite a number, because people are in touch with me. At the age of 50 and 60, now they are struggling. Indians, Pakistanis, whatever. They have gone abroad, and at the age of 60, now they are struggling. They are working and they're having a tough time. They have to pay their bills. They are doing Uber services. They are working in supermarkets. They are living a very tough life. Some of them are even on food stamps. So we always hear the happy stories. Oh, now I have 4 or 5 properties and I'm living very well. I'm earning off the property. Yes, there are some people who have made the right choices. They're at the right place at the right time and they're having a good life. But not everyone having a wow party, right? So I just want to leave you with this, that don't think that, or don't wish for an easy life. I'm not saying don't make the right choices which could simplify your life, but don't have the attitude that if I do this, life will be easier. If I go here, no problems. If I marry this girl, oh, everything will be solved. It will bring a new set of problems. If you go to Canada or US or Europe, there'll be new challenges for you there. If you get married to a foreigner, there'll be new set of challenges there. If you leave your country and go elsewhere, there'll be a new set of problems you'll have to face. And everywhere in the world, the one thing that remains constant is money. You have to figure out a way to earn money. And don't think, oh, I'm so smart, I'll run a business and I'll make money. No, it's not going to work that way. So please don't try shortcuts and don't have this mindset that, oh, if I marry this girl, I'll get citizenship. All that sounds dandy and nice. But remember, with all these decisions you take, there'll be a new set of problems. And if life does not go as per plan, which it normally doesn't, then you'll have more headaches and more problems than you ever bargained for. This is what I want to share with you. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know your opinions. You guys take care.